Hi, we're coming in on fall. Oh, hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to Big Family Little Farm. I'm glad you're here. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining us. And if you have joined us over and over again, we want you to know how much we really and truly appreciate your support here on our little family farm. Okay, so um, fall is on its way. I might be rushing it a little. Here in the deep south, we don't get a whole lot of fall. We get a whole lot of it's hot, then it's cold for like 3 weeks, and then it goes back to hot. But we pretend to have fall when it starts to cool off just a smidge. It's what we refer to as fake fall, and our second one is coming next week. However, that's fall enough for me. So I have some fun little flags in the front of my house. Here, it's not so easy to walk with a tripod, you guys. I have some fun flags in the front of my house. I'm trying to get you where you could see them both. There. If I turn you just a little bit like that, you'll see both. And I took both the old ones off because one said welcome summer and the other just said welcome, and it was like a 4th of July thing, stars and stripes and whatnot. So I'm putting up some new ones. This one is my welcome. I like sunflowers, okay? And then this one says hello fall. So let's put these up, shall we? Now you'll be able to hear me because of the mic on my shirt. Grandma J and Ida just left to go run errands. And I have been sick, plus with the addition of my thumb and what happened to it. The person that I teach for at her school told me might be best if I stayed home again this week. And she's probably right. So I stayed home again this week. And I'm getting a handful of things done around here that don't require the use of half of a thumb. So there we have the welcome. I like sunflowers. I realize they're kind of a summer, kind of a fall thing, but I like them anyway. So then we're going to do this one over here with the hello fall. They're kind of on either side of the lead steps to my house, and I just like it that way. Got all my plants lining the stairs here. My sweet Ida is going to be spending the next few days watering for me as I go out of town. My husband and I are going to take a little trip with my sister and brother-in-law, but I don't think we're going to vlog it. I don't know. I might get some pictures, which I'll share on Instagram. So if you're not on our Instagram, I'll leave that link below. Anyway, there you have it. Hello, fall, and welcome. Okay, so let's go in and see what else we can find to get into. I'm just kidding. I know what we're going to get into, and it's going to be awesome. Sorry for this weird angle. Actually, I probably look a lot thinner this way. I should film everything like this. I'm just kidding. That would be a lot of work. We do have something else to film today. Oh, but I got to get you back inside first. Here's the dog welcoming committee. Hello, Faithy. Hello, Datan. What's the matter? You don't want to say hello to your friends? You saw your friends on YouTube. They're very shy when it comes to the camera. I can't explain it. Anyway, so I did a little something crazy here recently, and I joined Pampered Chef. So if you don't know what Pampered Chef is, they are a company that fills your kitchen with amazing things that are super helpful. And I joined because of the welcome kit, which we'll see in a minute. I haven't unboxed it. I haven't even opened it. I just cut it open. That's it. I haven't pulled anything back or out or anything. But half of my kitchen is filled with Pampered Chef. And I didn't even realize it until I was scrolling through. If you're going to sell something, you got to kind of learn what you're going to sell, right? So I'm scrolling through the online catalog going, oh, I have that. Oh, I have both of those. I didn't even know that one was Pampered Chef. So it's been an interesting week. Anyway, let's unbox my kit, shall we? This is a very big box. I'm very excited. There are a lot of things that I have loved from Pampered Chef, and I can honestly tell you, this is the Pampered Chef Italian Seasoning Mix. I'm going to bring it up close so that you can see it. The only mix like this I've ever used is the ranch one that they make for like popcorn, and I loved it, but I ran out and I just started using like my homemade ranch powder. And I make my own Italian seasoning, but I'm happy to try this because in a pinch, this will be super simple. Now let's see what else is in there, shall we? I didn't even get it open good, y'all. I'm so excited. Okay. We have the mini mix-in scraper. This one I will definitely use because you cannot have too many what I call scrapey spatulas. This one is small, so it'll fit into cans and things, and I love that. Okay, then we have the pizza cutter. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I am a Cutco girl through and through. Yeah, don't do that. That's gross. And I have the Cutco pizza cutter, and I adore it. I would not have bought this if it was just me buying something, right? But the neat thing about this, I will forever be a Cutco girly because Cutco sharpens your stuff for free. However, this is for those edges that the pizza roller doesn't cut. You can just zip, 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 zip. And I think that's neat. And then you have that. And this is for storing it because, of course, it is sharp. But this also helps keep it sharp. So they say. That's what I'm told. So I am excited to try it and let you know the differences between the Pampered Chef version and the Cutco version because I'm super cool like that, y'all. Okay, so here's what's in the box. A pizza stone, a utility knife, a cup slicer, the pizza and crust cutter, mini mix and scraper, mini serving spatula, Italian mix. Did it say cup slicer? It sure did. Okay. So the next thing in here is the mini serving spatula. I already have one of these. So, hold on. This is the cup slicer. You have probably seen me use this on this very channel. Let me get a little closer. I'm actually going to run around the corner there and pull out my cup slicer so you can see it. But this is the little mini spatula. I use this for brownies and cookies and stuff, and it's perfect. Okay, but the cup slicer is one of my favorite kitchen gadgets, and I'll show you why. I'm just going to pull it out of my drawer here so that I don't have to open the brand new one. This is the cup slicer. When you pull it off of there, you'll see it has 5. They are slightly serrated, like, I don't know if you can see it, but they are slightly serrated cutting blades. So essentially what you do is you put your whatever, okay, black olives, strawberries, grapes, bananas, whatever. You mash it, and then if it doesn't go all the way through, you pop it in there. And then you have a cup full of fruit or vegetables or whatever. You can use this for small tomatoes. You can use this for grapes, you moms that have to cut your grapes up for little guys. This is perfect for that. Okay, do you hear me? Perfect. I use it for black olives. I use it for strawberries. I've never used it for bananas, but I never thought about it until now. So I will be. Anyway, so these 2 things that I already have, I'm going to give away to my first 2 hostesses. I am looking for 2 people who will help me start this off right by hosting parties. Pampered Chef makes hosting parties very simple, and I will guide you every step of the way, and I will do the bulk of the work. You just have to respond and invite your friends. My very first 2 hostesses, these are prizes, you guys. I don't need 2 of them. I'd rather give them to you so you can see what amazing stuff Pampered Chef sells. So if you're willing to be a hostess for me, hit me up. It's not like you can't find me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm everywhere except TikTok because somebody stole my TikTok and I just don't have the heart to start a new one yet. It just broke me. Anyway, so if you want to be a hostess with the mostest, let me know. That was cheesy. I apologize, but thanks for the pity laugh. I heard it from here. Anyway, let's see what else is in this big mamma jamma. There's a box that says Pampered Chef on it. I have no idea how to open this. Add a dash of you. This is, you better be lying. Y'all, do you know what this is? You know what I bet this is? When you join Pampered Chef, whoever has, I guess, encouraged you to join, whatever that person is called, post a picture in the group on Facebook that says, so-and-so said yes to the apron. And my response was, what apron? I didn't get an apron. There's my apron. I got an apron. I'm so excited. I love aprons. I don't have a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want. Anyway, the dog's over here going, what are we excited about? Is it a snack? This is my starting kit, you know. It's got the books and everything, and I'll have to pull all of that out later. I'm just going to set it back here, doggo. Now, the pièce de résistance. They don't put bubble wrap in these things anymore, but they do put these. They're not quite as satisfying, but they take up a lot of room if you don't pop them, so I'll pop them anyway. This is the pizza stone, and it is humongous, y'all. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, it's the coated knife. Let's open it and see what it looks like. Now, y'all know I am a Cutco girly. Like, from way back. Let's see. It's a knife. I guess it's pretty. I like the color green. I like the fact that it has a cover. Excuse me. Okay, back to what I was saying. I wonder if there's anything else in here. No, I think that's everything. This is the pizza stone. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry, and that starts me coughing. Now, I have not unpackaged this yet. I only know what the picture looks like. So let's unpackage it together, maybe. Okay, so when they say they don't want anything to happen to it, they're not kidding, you guys. This thing is, oh, look, it comes with a scraper. I have one of these. I'm telling you, it's been like this all week. I didn't know that was Pampered Chef, and it says PC on it. I don't pay attention, evidently. This is a scraper. It is safe for your cast iron and for your stoneware. And it helps scrape bits off before you wash it. Anyway, I love mine. I actually have more than one. I have one from Lodge Cast Iron Company that has one side where you can scrape like a grill pan. And then I have one from Pampered Chef. And now I have two. I'm just going to set that there. Okay. There are rubber bands and like, they feel like egg crates all over this thing. And it is huge. I honestly didn't even look at the size that I was getting. I just knew that I wanted the pizza set. I wanted the pizza stone because everyone who's ever had a pizza stone talks about how amazing it is. And I've never had one. So now they call it a pizza stone. Oh, neat. It has handles. I didn't know that part either. Everyone says that pizza stones are amazing, but you can use them for more than pizza, evidently. So you can use it as a cookie sheet. You can make a cookie, like a cookie cake, those kinds of things. They really don't want anything to happen to this, and I appreciate that. Ooh, it's heavier than I thought. Okay. This thing is huge. It's like twice the size of my head. This is not a thick stone. It's not super thick, and it does have these little wavy bits on the bottom. And if I had to guess, and this is really just me knowing stuff about stoneware, stone is very porous when it is not finished, when there's no layer of whatever to make it smooth. You can hear that's not particularly smooth, like a stainless steel pan or like your cast iron after it's well seasoned. But the porousness of the stone, I think I just made up that word. I don't think that's a real word, but it's okay. It is one now. The porous part of the stone is the reason that your whatever's on it gets so crispy. One of the things that everybody has said about pizza stones, I'm going to back you up so you're not just looking at my chin. Ta-da! One of the things they've said is I like making pizza on it because it makes the pizza the crust so crunchy and yummy. And the reason for that is the porous in the stone. Because it's so porous, it allows air to flow freely, and this wiggly shape on the back helps with that. So there you have it. Now, I am going out of town tomorrow morning. So of course it came today when I don't have time to play with it. But I will say this. Next week's video will include a homemade pizza, or 3 because there are 3 of us. And I will be doing one on a regular aluminum pizza pan, one on my cast iron pizza pan, and one on my new pizza stone. And we will compare the crust of all 3 just so that you can see some of the differences. Y'all know I love my cast iron. I pretty much only cook in cast iron because I love it that much. But the truth of the matter is, stoneware is awesome. I have a stone loaf pan, which is one of my favorite loaf pans. And I don't actually use it much for bread because I like quick breads in it, like banana bread, something like that. In fact, part of I'm excited I got to try it on. I love aprons. Ooh. Okay, now we know. Anyway, I have a couple of bananas in there. I probably should make banana bread. But my Pampered Chef stone bread pan is my favorite pan to make banana bread in because it gives it that crispy outside, and that's like the best part to me, the outside that's real crispy and kind of sweet. Anyway, I also have a little mini baker that's finished on the outside, but it's the raw stone on the inside. That makes the best meatloaf, y'all. I'm telling you, the best meatloaf. So we will do some various cooking things in our next video. We'll be making the pizza in our next video. We'll also have videos coming up that'll include the banana bread plus my recipe. It will include the meatloaf plus my recipe. If this is something you're interested in, I'm going to leave my link down below so that you can look, see the website, see everything that we have to offer. You can message me to ask questions. You can message me here. You can get me on Instagram. You can get me on, I say I have an X, but I haven't learned to use it, so don't try to get me there yet. But you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me here. And my email is in the description below. So feel free to ask questions any way you need to. I'm happy to answer them. And thank you so much for joining us. So from our farmhouse to wherever it is you call home, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Bye, everybody.